Thank you. Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you all for coming. So, we're here today to talk about the art of curly hair. I call it psychotherapy. I call it is your hair. It's my passion, our passion as stylists. Growing up in Greece, in Cyprus actually, my home island, 80% to 90% of women, they have curly hair. So it was not for me a choice of choosing people with straight hair, but it was a style, it was the life there. You had to do curly hair in order to survive in this business. You could not do curly hair, you could not be a hairstylist. I think it's important for you guys to understand how much your texture can do. A lot of people, they think that their hair is actually a problem hair. These designers, they will show you today with their hair what they can do in order to create a nice curl. But as we're talking, they're gonna be working. So you can see the befores, how they look, and you can see the after. Okay, so let's let them start. Go ahead. Curlisto is a single line of product that satisfies from wavy to kinky Afro-American hair. One single line. 99%, if it's not 100%, you can achieve the style that you want if your hair is healthy, if your haircut is right, if you're using the right styling tool. Why is so much to you? What kind of scissors I'm gonna use or a razor? If my results are then, it's gonna satisfy you, you're gonna be happy with it.
Summer.
I'm sorry, you like to wear your hair up?
Just to get it in the summer on
Yes.
my neck, but it's shorter than it's been in a long, long time. I'm not sure how to do that.
If I'm gonna offer you a style, or a color, or a haircut, whatever that is, I'm gonna offer you, I'm gonna explain you from beginning to the end how I'm gonna do it and why that is gonna work for your hair, for your texture, for your face. So it's very hard for you to maintain your hair to stay at all the time healthy. So what you do, you have to do more work. You don't do treatments, your hair always will be dry. You don't do treatments, your hairstyle is always to be out of control. You don't do treatments, you're never gonna have the style you always want. If one of you is a chef lady, then, or a chef, then you should guys shampoo your hair once a week, once a day, very light with a light cleanser. So now I hope after this today, you guys gonna go home and do your homework. It's like when you go to a doctor, you get your prescription if you're getting cold or a flu, and gives you a prescription, what you do? You go home or you go to the pharmacist? You go to the pharmacy, you get your prescription, go home, you take it for 10 days and you feel well. So consultations, that's where all the good haircuts gets and all the bad haircuts gets. Because most of the time I say there is not bad hairstylists in New York City, especially in good salons, but there is a lot of misunderstanding between the stylist and the client.
You mentioned that there are certain haircuts that help maximize styles for curly hair, but
Right.
when you do want to opt for a straighter style, will
Right.
that particular haircut not be so?
I think if you're doing your homework, you're gonna see how the homework works. You should be able to wear your hair straight. I mean, won't you like sometimes to wear your hair straight? Everybody likes a little different.
If I choose to straighten my hair every now
Right.
and then, but I had a cut that would optimize the
Both
curl,
styles.
there is something that would complement both.
Absolutely. I can see the problem with a haircut. She has this layer here that shouldn't be here. Right? See how it stands out? Hair like this, you have to section at least 4 to 5 times in order to manage, to get the curl well. Let's say start with the lotion, a little bit mousse, diffuse, I would say 90%. She has a little bit moist in her hair. If I diffuse your hair 90%, your hair is gonna be as big as it started.
At night, I always pick my hair up, and in the morning, it's always, I put my hair up for, let's say, an hour and a half.
You need basically 4 basic twisters, starting from the side, one side, then do half of this hair, and then the other side.
If I don't wash
True.
it within like the next 2 days, then it just like gets really hard.
Like your texture should not be diffused a lot. The air dry takes longer when you diffuse it. It's gonna take a little bit more time. When you let the air dry, it's gonna be faster when you diffuse it. But I always say, don't diffuse it 100%. All the way, from beginning to the end, twist it up like a French twist and clip it. The next morning, keep it in the shower cup. You do not wet the hair in the shower room, okay? Release it, as you're in the shower room, after you finish shower, let that humidity from the shower room to work into your advantage. I'll take a little bit of this here that is hiding your face, and I'll give you a little bit of an angle. I'll keep the length. Okay, by angling this, that's mean I have to angle in here. Take some angles on the bottom layers of this here. That automatically is going to give you a nice lift. Usually what I do, I lift the hair up like this and just like go channel into the curl a little bit so I can create a little puzzle for those bottom layers to see into each other. But we have other services, like we have biosoftening, we have reconditioning, which is services that have lithium. We mix in with musk and different other ingredients, like our own ingredients, that we can lose up the hair to make it more easy to style. Like, for example, you can do that, you can do that. I think curly hair, if you treat it the right way, if you condition it the right way, we go back to 3 steps to successful styling, and you get the right haircut, you have the right angles, you'll be able to maximize your style. Flow out straight, wear it like wavy, and wear it curly, and you have a beautiful style. Okay? Thanks for coming. Thank you.